And they're off. The bunnies are colluding under the table. Aww. Gerry, those are nice kisses. Gerry. Good morning, Bubble. How you doing? Okay, those are nice kisses. I was worried for a second he was going to go into spring Gerry mode. Morning, Saffron. Good morning, Guy. Good morning, Minion and the youngest. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Rob and Alex. I am somehow still blooming bunged up today. It's just gone on for so long. I think this is just me now. Good morning, Rob. Morning, Vamp. Morning, Vaxo. Just, hopefully, next week, I'll manage to get rid of all these schnoofels. Good morning, Special K. Good morning, Monmouth and David. You still have a bug also? Oh, no. Yeah, not the bunny lady, the buggy lady. Morning, Joe. Morning, Nico. Morning, Delta. They just had a couple of pellets because I felt bad because I almost dropped my phone on Fifi. She wasn't fast, it made me jump. She just carried on asking for food. She was like, food. Morning, Ravane. One of your bunnies might be trapped under another bunny. No, she's fine. She likes being under there. Morning, Garbage Cat. You've lost your voice and you're coughing now. Good morning, Megalomaniac. I'm just... But thankfully, the sore throat is pretty much gone. It's just this stinky bunged up nose now. It seems to have travelled around. I was tempted to... I was trying to think, oh, could I have like a nice warm bath after the stream? But I don't know if I've got time. So I might have to just go for a shower instead. But a bath feels like it'd be nice right now. Good morning, Cosmic. Morning, Yakaboo. Morning, Prof. I've dropped my phone on Greg so many times I feel bad. I lie on the floor trying to snuggle him and then it just bumps on his head. Oh. Morning, Hanny. Morning, Cyan. Yeah, I need more of that. Who's the bathwater that made me ill in the first place? I don't think it is healing. What? Hello. Go get a bath and leave us with the bath. Okay, can you be trusted? Buddies, do you want your breakfast? As you're asking so nicely. There you go. I was writing out a to-do list because I've been trying to find a good organizer that would actually help me, because anything on my phone doesn't help. Anything that's in a tab anything that's in a tab doesn't help. Like I've tried Trello and stuff like that. Morning, Nick. Morning, Dino. And they just get hidden in tabs and I don't pay attention to them. So I was trying to look at other things last night, and I found this thing that's like a desk organizer, but it has a little whiteboard on it, and I was like, oh, maybe that'd be good, because then it would just be in front of me all the time. Bob, thank you very much for the sub. 6 months. Ah, thank you. They've got that choir of discarded opinions. Oh no. Hire a PA. Oh well, Anho was meant to be my manager, but he's not been reminding me of stuff. I have one thing that works, but it only works for reminding me of my ADHD meds. Stream buns, tick. Oh, be great, tick. Post-it notes tend to not work because morning, Lywood. I will write other things on them because I won't have a pen. No, I won't have a notepad to hand. So I will then just write on the post-its, and then they become this big mess of like, Well, on my forehead wouldn't work because I've got a fringe. So I wouldn't be able to see the post-its. If anything, they would be more hidden. I'd be less likely to do them. Can you get a pet that brings you notes? I mean, I think the bunnies would eat any notes I gave them. Morning, Brunos. How you doing? I thought us mods were your PAs. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a system that works. And once I find that, I do need it to hide my bulldog tattoo, that's true. I don't want to get sued by the makers of Peglin. Morning, lazy butt. Still 6, so probably gonna lurk. Aww. I feel ya. I got a small whiteboard for Christmas and it really works for me. I think I need a golden retriever. I do. I can clip it into my hair. This is true. Hello, Molly. Hello, Zerovic. I'm ready this early to a bun stream. Ah. You're going to make some cardboard glittery eggs to decorate a fake tree at work. Nice. Lux, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the message. Thank you for the 26 months. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to see. I was trying to be productive this morning. I wrote out my to-do list, and one of my things on my to-do list was to send out thank yous, merch thank yous. So I did that today. That's one thing I've got done. And then, because the problem is, if I write things down in a notebook, as soon as I close the notebook, I'll just forget. And I won't look at it again. I literally found a to-do list in that book that was from, well, put it this way. One of the things on the to-do list was start a TikTok ? So it was before I started TikTok. The problem is with anything on my desk as well is, do you get the thing where it just becomes background? So I'll put a note there and I'll underline it and be like, this is really bold and obvious. And then the next day, I'm used to it being there, so I won't read it at all. If you get Kirsty to be your VA, you could let her do it for you. Move to Bristol, marry a guy called Alex. Yeah, it just becomes part of stuff. That's what I need. And that's what I need something that's gonna... Yeah, see, this is the thing. I think I need to find something that works for people with ADHD, because I think those sorts of methods are going to be ways that will be the best methods for me. Because I've tried the other ones and they... Oh, Fifi! It's just probably push Gerry out the way there. Hello, my boy. Hello. I found that jamming everything in my Google Calendar with multiple alerts tends to work for me. I had a... Morning, Coconut. Oh! The Kirby Craft mod pack has been updated with a new mod made by Evil Cow. Please update without looking at what the mod is, so it'll be a surprise. Oh. I will not look. I cannot guarantee that Rithium won't look. He's going to have a peepers. I bet you anything he has a peepers. He's going to have a peepers. But I will tell them to update it. But yeah, for a while I tried things like Trello, but then that just stopped working. For a while I tried writing notes on my phone. It never works. Morning, Bunny Bum. I have a calendar widget and to-do list widget on the first screen of my home screen is the only thing that worked for me. I think that's what I have to do. I think because I put them in... News just in. Bearded man has a beep. I'm sat on such a loud squeak of floor. Every time I lean forward, it's like... Lazy butt treats? Nice, thank you. Hope that the buns enjoy a breakfast treat. I'm sure they shall. My lovely Banooies. Thank you, LLB. Yeah, I think the problem was that I had it on my phone, but I had it on, like, not the homepage. So I wouldn't see it. It's an object permanence thing for me. When I don't see it, it ceases to exist. It took me ages to figure out that was what was happening. Yeah, have you tried using Alexa? It's entertaining if nothing else. As a reminder, set up like nothing you said. I've had that before. I asked them to set 2 timers the other day, and they were like, do you want to name one of them? So I said, yeah. And then the name that they said for the timer was like nothing I'd said. I was like, oh, okay. I get notifications from my calendar and I don't get rid of them until I've done the task. That's what I need to train myself to do. Good morning, Rob. I need to... Because I also do that thing. I realise this. I also do that thing that if I don't respond to a message... You have a head squish for Fifi? Yeah. Good little Fifi. Hey, baby. If I get a message from someone, like a DM, I will reply to it in my head, and then I will never talk to that person ever again. So I need to learn not to do that as well. I'm trying to use the Google Mail star thing. Like as soon as I get an email, if I don't have time to reply to it, I'll star it. But then I have to remember to look at the stars, which I often forget with. It is played up with Cat this afternoon. So I try not to open messages. Honestly, when I did the what's it called? Oh, how's Fifi's eye? Fifi's eye, I don't know if you can see, it's still a bit weepy and it's still a bit pink. I did have a text from the vet saying that they have some meds ready for us, but then they also said, we'll call you. And that was 2 days ago and they still haven't, so I'm going to call up today. That's on the to-do list. I always mark emails as need to reply, as unread again. Yeah, see, that's what I need to learn to do. I think it's about just getting into good practice. It's doing things straight away, isn't it? But that is a difficult habit to do. But when I was doing the Secret Santa art thing, if I was out, I would, morning back, I would have to just not open any Discord messages, because I was like, otherwise I'm going to see the message, I'm not going to reply, and I'm going to forget the message. Or I would do what Cosmic says. I would write in the mod chat the names of the people I knew I needed to reply to. I'd just be like, Loboto and Lay. And then when I'd get back, I'd have 5 messages saying Loboto and Lay, Loboto, and I'd be like, yes, I need to reply to Loboto and Lay. So that sort of works. I do feel bad using the mod sometimes as as post-it notes, essentially, just to remind me of things. I have the opposite problem. Someone pings me, I'd usually reply immediately. See, that's what I need to learn to do. You gonna have a shower? Nice. I hope 'tis refreshing. You sent you post-it notes. I've got an ADHD reminders channel in my Discord, and it's mostly filled with me saying, drink water, please. See, that sounds like a good thing. I was talking to Rob about this recently. Rob, anybody. And, because we are trying to do there's an achievement on A Little to the Left, which is to play, you get these daily tasks and you have to do 30 consecutive daily tasks. So Rob and I were like, okay, if we always remind each other to do it, one of us is going to remember. And Rob, bless him, there are some days where he's like, I've already reminded her. Is it bad if I remind her again? And literally there are times when he's reminded me at 20 to midnight, and I've been like, oh my gosh, I forgot, thank you. I'm like, never feel bad for reminding me to do things. I have forgotten to do it. I find Deca reminders very helpful. For some reason, one of the things I have something against is Alex is always like, just put a reminder on your phone. And I never do. There's just something about putting a reminder on my phone that I find a real ball ache and I just won't do it. And I don't know why. Nowsy. Oh my gosh, my voice. Nowsy, good morning. How are you doing? One of these days I'm going to kick this cold's ass. I have a one stream take your meds reminder. See, I have a method for reminding me that I have done the bunny's medicine. So I just need to find little things like that will work for me being an adult. Says you're gonna kick Nowsy. No. You put so many reminders on your phone. Yeah. I have a red reminder I used to forget all the time. See, this is the thing. I need to find the right methods. I'm too polite to keep reminding. No, honestly, Rob, I would have only had like a 2-day streak if it weren't for you reminding me. It's really funny because my reminders on my phone are... And hello, hello, Nowsy. I give Fifi a little pat just from you. Fifi, this is from your Uncle Nowsy. Yeah. Big smooshies. All of my phone alarms are... Oh! Thank you. Minion, thank you for gifting us up to Nowsy. It's very kind of you. All of my phone alarms are things that I've tried to remind myself to do. So I literally have this will show you how how long it is that I don't check things on my phone. One of my alarms that goes off every morning is called Cool Rabs! ! And that is from when Rabs didn't live in Bristol and he had to get an early flight back after Jingle Jam. He had to get up early, so I called him in the morning to make sure he'd woken up. That's how long I haven't changed the alarms on my phone for. Because how long has he lived in Bristol now? It's been years. Nowsy, thank you for gifting us up to a young goose. That's very kind of you. I have one that says washing machine. I don't know what that's for. I have one that says Kim. One that says Jenna Bun and one that says Squeak. So I just call Ravs every day, every morning when I wake up. I just call him like, sorry, my phone told me to. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm not good at using things if it's to do with my phone because there's just too many distractions on a phone. There's like, put Kim in the washing machine. There's too many, like you go to do something on your phone and, ooh, Rob, thank you for gifting us up to Froodles. Ah, you're being lovely. I'm sorry, Fifi. You have to more smush. No? Where you have to? There you go. What you decided to do? Huh? You're sitting up very straight. Looking very noble. I could try using Alexa reminders. But the problem is, I don't know which one it's gonna... I need to learn how to tell it to... Wait, does it go off on all of them? I don't have the Alexa app on my phone. I guess that's the thing I need to do. She's always like, who are you? Do you want to set up a profile? And I'm like, no, I like remaining a mystery in your life. So maybe I should just set up a profile and finally teach Alexa who I am. We could get to know each other. Dee, dee, dee. Hello. Do, 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 do. Froodles, thank you very much for gifting. Why did that one come up as that noise? Thank you for gifting us up to La Chouette. Thank you. Thank you. I think I will have to... I'll put the app on my phone. And I will tell Alexa who I am. Maybe that will help. Also, Juju. I've written F on the pot of my only plant, so I remember that I water it every Friday. Ah, see, these are the methods I need to learn. This is what I need to do. I need to... Wait, it's not focused on the bunnies at all. I need to have these things so that I mean, I've got slightly better with like daily schedule things. Like I said yesterday, whatever, Zaira. I've got a bit better with getting up earlier in the morning, which is nice. Although, honestly, this morning was too early. Alex had to be up at 6, and I was up before him for some reason. I just woke up, just like, ta-da! Oh, Limewood, thank you for gifting us up to Arno. Thank you. So yeah, I just need to, find, it was the do because Frutos did a random gift. Ah, you would have thought I would understand what my own alerts were at this point, but I mean, if anything, all the stuff I've told you has told you to lower expectations. Oh, sorry, Woods. I'm sorry. Oh wait, are you asking about Fion's little chin pillow? Her little doolap. Yeah, that's why she has her little pouch. A little pocket pouch. Oh yeah, we still don't have a doolap reminder. Thank you for the water plant reminders. Do you know what we need to do? What we probably should do is just have a channel in the Discord where people say, can someone remind me of this on this date? And then someone will remember. We can all be each other's to-do lists. We can do it the way Frudos does it. Just have like a whole community calendar. Yeah, an ADHD channel that just pings like, oh, you've got an appointment in 10 minutes. They're like, oh yeah, thanks. Oh, she got it because she will often do laps around the room. This is true. It's like when we first got Giulietta, I was so scared I was gonna like, oh, am I playing Tactics Ogre today? Oh, nice. I like that my link for that was Brayoga. Does this remind you of anything, channel? That is old. Do you know, that's another thing to add to the to-do list, is to go through all of my commands, because I've got so many. I've got so many just random things that I forget to take down afterwards. I'm not being sponsored for any of them anymore. I have got a bit better at making sure I reply to client emails. I've got better with things that are in Google Mail. But what I need to do, does anyone know? Okay, this is just becoming an admin stream now. But does anyone know, is it possible to get certain emails on Gmail to send into a particular folder? Because sometimes emails get lost between YouTube emails. Okay, like a crazy person, I have everything that happens on my YouTube as an email alert. So every time someone comments or likes my comment, I get an email for it, which I probably shouldn't do, because that's probably the main thing that is gonna... You can do that. So if I had a folder, oh my god, Nazi, in my old email, I still get every time someone likes anything on Twitter, that goes to my old email. So when I go there, I've got like 20,000 unread emails. I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this. I just log out. I just log in every now and then just to keep the account active, and then I'll log out again. It is a horrible place, that email address. But yeah, if I could get everything to send to... You had 35,000 unread emails. If I could get everything from YouTube to send into a different folder, I think that would help, because then it would just leave. And I need to unsubscribe from There's two things that I get emails from that I need to unsubscribe from as well because I just delete them. I don't even read them. Sad to say, one of them is Ooey. Ooey they just send too many emails. Just stop getting every email. I mean, I guess that does also fix it. But I like knowing when I've got a comment on YouTube. It makes me happy. I'm just like, this is nice. Work email 0 unread, personal email 20,000 unread. Oh, jeez. I did again, thank you very much for the 26 months. I hope you're doing good. Though to be honest, like, I do pretty much go on YouTube every day, so I guess I do get to see if I have any notifications then. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just learn to check YouTube and turn off the notifications on the emails. That would make sense. Oh wait, not Ooey, I meant Oodie. Oodie send me too many emails. And I've already got an Oodie, so I've got everything I want from them now. So to be honest, although they did send me an email that I was going to make a joke about, and then I was like, no, that's probably a bit weird. So I didn't. But they've started doing lightweight Oodies. They do dog Oodies. They do dog bed Oodies. All these things I don't need to know about, but I do because I had emails about them. Do you know what, Alex? I almost signed up to Neopets the other day. Tausano, thank you very much for the good morning. I don't know how to talk anymore. But I sent Kirsty a random message just saying, do you want to sign up to Neopets together? And she was like, no, it's really bad now. And I was like, okay, you're welcome. You got banned from Neopets. What did you do? What did you do to get banned from Neopets? Every once in a while I try getting into Neopets again and I'm always like, no, don't do it. Can you not get the omelette anymore? Is the big omelette gone? Where you like sneak up to the big egg and you get little slices of omelette? Because I did like doing that. Gerry, why have you frozen? Gerry.exe has stopped working. Gerry? I used the bot to auto find eggs when the shop refreshed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got banned from Club Penguin? I got banned from Maple Story for a month for something I didn't do, and their like appeal department was so bad that by the time they replied, the month ban was already up, and I was so sad. I was really sad to not be able to play for a month. Not that I play at all anymore. Although I have been tempted. I did see it's free to play on Steam. And I was really tempted. I was really tempted to just join again. And I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. I think Maple Story was like my wow to everyone else. It was just a time sink. But picture the scene. Like, I'll tell the tale of woe. So when I first went to university, because the price of the halls was the same as the price of student loan that I got, so all of my money pretty much went out, and I couldn't afford the internet. So up until December, so September till December in my first year of uni, I just didn't have internet. So then I finally got it. I finally could afford it when I got back from the Christmas holidays in January. So I was like, yay, I can play Maple Story again. And at this point, I didn't have any friends at uni whatsoever. I hadn't talked to anyone. So I was like, yay, I can finally talk to my friends again. And I can go on Maple Story and I can talk to them. I went AFK. So Maple Story used to have these like spawn bags where it was basically like a little way to get EXP. It would spawn monsters. But there were safe places in Maple Story, like safe screens where monsters didn't spawn. So what people would do would be they would wait until they saw someone go AFK in one of these, and they would open up a spawn bag, and then they would get that person killed. When I went AFK, there was another person AFK there. When I got back, we were both dead, and the person obviously reported me because whoever had done it had left, and I got banned for a month. So I was like, finally, I can talk to all my friends again. And then I couldn't. I just had a month of I could go on the internet, but I couldn't talk to anyone. Yeah, I did finally get back on. It was fine. It was fine in the end. But yeah, I just remember like seeing you cannot log in, you've been banned, and I was like, oh my gosh. I just woke up, stop making me cry. It is such a tale of woe. I do believe that poets are one day going to sing the tale of this in various taverns. I do use MapleStory as a chatting app. I had my little guild. I had my little pet that I used to pay for monthly. Like £5 a month just to have a dog following me around. But yeah. But I was tempted to go back as soon as I saw that added it to Steam. Because MapleStory, like the MapleStory 2 was trash. But the old one is up on Steam and it's free to play. And I wonder if they still have the app. They did get rid of the starting area, which was one of my favourite things to do. Oh no. I thought Fifi was going to come charging round at me. Can you see her through the gap? No, it doesn't want to focus on her. Oh, sorry. Boop. MapleStory, the only game I played that got more and more bugs the more bugs they fixed. It's true. Shark Dog, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. Holy mackerel, 23 months. That is almost as old as Gerry. Ah, no, he's just the first number. He's just the 2. I wish Casper was £5 a month. I got married in MapleStory as well. But I think that was before the ban, I want to say. We had a proper little wedding. Some of the guild turned up. It's very sweet. I made my account before they split the servers into US and EU. So I can't access my old account. Oh no! Where didn't you get married? I never had a Final Fantasy XIV wedding. I went to a Final Fantasy XIV wedding between Trot and Tom Hazel, but I never got married in Final Fantasy XIV. Did you divorce in MapleStory? Oh my gosh, no. That was on my to-do list. I never did it. Got married in Stardew. Oh yeah, I've never been married in Minecraft. Can Kirsty and I have a Minecraft wedding? I had a Final Fantasy XIV wedding, but my wife left me for the US servers. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, can I marry an Enderman? Oh. Oh, just imagine him carrying the ring. Just being like, here you go. I take thee, Bronchi, to be my Ender wife. Oh, that'd be very cute. Very cute. He's such a good boy. How can Rydia not like him? The groom doesn't get... No, but when the groom is putting the ring on, when they're like, when you like slide it up halfway, that bit. Just imagine him carrying it then. It'd be cute. It'd be cute. Back from shower. Yes, we've not had treats yet. You can do treats now. I remember making a heart-shaped firework in a poem for my wedding in an online game many years ago. I love when you see those stories of people who have put mods in the games, you know, the video games, to propose. Oh my gosh, that is so good. When people are like, what was the game I saw it recently? I say recently, it was about 7 years ago. But someone had got this mod, so it had like things from around, like from through that. Nosy, come to Bristol. Whoop 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 whoop. Do you have a set day for when you're doing your driving test? Because you could drive down that day. Just steal the instructor. As soon as they tell you pass, just keep driving. Drive them all the way to Bristol. Oh, is my future wife in Bristol? May well be. May well be. There's a lot of people here in Bristol. Time for me to mistreat so the buds get extra again. Cosmic. But yeah, do you know what? My way that I was going to, I'm already married to Kirsty and Rithian. It makes sense to marry you as well. Add you in. I had the way that I wanted. If Alex and I hadn't proposed to each other, well, I divorced Boba. I regret it, but I did divorce Boba. The way I was going to propose to Alex if we hadn't proposed the way we did. And I'm so determined for someone to use it. So if anyone is ever looking for proposal ideas, please use my idea. He is a sausage. Sausage. I divorced Boba so I could remarry her. It's true. I just wanted to renew the vows. Which I did. Okay, so basically, I'll explain this and then I'll give the bunnies their treats. Oh, look at him, little tooth pair. Basically, you know those, I forgot what they're called. Viewmasters. You know the little red binoculars, but they have the little, like, round thing with all the pictures in. So you put them to your eyes and it will often be like Disney characters or whatever. And you press a button and it turns the picture around. Those, right. So you get one of those, but you can get custom made ones. So what you do is you get pictures from throughout, like, your relationship, like something to do with the first day you met or something, or when you first said I love you and that stuff. And then the final one is a shot that just says, will you marry me? So you just say, like, you just get it for them whenever, and you're like, oh yeah, I got this made for you. And you can be there watching them whilst they're looking through it. And because they have their eyes covered, you can then be on your knee in front of them holding the ring up. So when they see it and then they take it off and then they look down, they'll be like, oh my God. And I just thought that is such a good way to propose. But Alex and I proposed differently. So I've just got this idea just saying that. So run away whilst they're not looking. You can just push them over. They think they're getting proposed, but you actually just push them in a river. Then you run away. But I just thought that would be really cute. Then you clothesline them and you pin them whilst they're stunned. You need a referee there to do the 3 count, but it works. Especially if you do it on top of the Hell in a Cell cage in 1988. You can push them right the way through the announcer's table, 16 feet, before they even know what's happening. Bunnies, would you like your treat now? Gerry, you be very patient. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Come on. Pee-Pee's over there, also waiting patiently. Look at this boy go from sleepy boy to little pickle in 0.2 seconds. Oh no, he's still not got up. Okay, maybe like 3 seconds. But he's a sleepy boy. Oh, Fifi, have you taken off more than you can chew? Oh, Fifi. Well done, Fifi. Well done. Invite Mick Foley to the Dream podcast? Oh my gosh. He's on Cameo. Because Sapphire got really in a cameo from him. Can I just write a cameo and just be like, can you explain one of your dreams to me? And then we could just pretend he was on the podcast. Just like, okay, here's my cameo suggestion. Can you explain a dream? And then just say various things like, haha, yeah, it did mean that. Well done. You did a great job. You've really got to the bottom of this. Hello, Nines. I'm doing okay. Well, you can probably hear I'm still full of blooming cold. And it's been over... Oh, I'm going to go down the other end. It's been over a week now since I've got this flinging flag. Alex had this cold for a day and then he passed it to me and I've had it for over a week. How is that justice? Yeah. And Nina got it, but Mark didn't. Kim got it, but Ted didn't. It's a sexist cold. It's just trying to attack women. He shared it and gave me more. It's true. From now on, just get random celebrity cameos for the podcast, yeah. Oh. Mick Foley is usually quite involved with charities. Most likely he'll be up for a spot appearance on Jacob Jam, maybe. Ooh. The cold is gallooning. It is. It is. No, it's definitely not man flu. Since dreams are considered visions of divine origin in Rome and Greece, many writers made up suspiciously vivid dreams in which they talked to famous people from the past who would come and tell them why their views were correct. I had a dream. Oh my gosh. I probably should save this for the podcast because it was hilarious. But I had a dream that actually it's probably too weird. now I've thought over the words in my head. I think it's a bit too weird. Duh. I forget how weird my dreams can be. Same for Pond. I'm meant to be recording one today with Kirsty, actually, after this. There's a dream I'm really looking forward to hearing again because I remember waking up giggling from it because it was so good. Maybe it is too weird for the podcast even. Maybe. I'll say it now and it will be a sneak peek, but basically I had a dream. I had a dream that Mousy and Silas had a cooking show. But it was all this really close-up cooking that they did, and it was always with lemons. They always cooked with lemons. And it was always like ridiculously close-up shots of like just the tips of their hands touching lemon juice and stuff like that. And they would stream it sometimes. And then one day they accidentally, like the vision mixer accidentally cut to a wide shot, and it turned out that both Mousy and Silas and the camera guy all shot it naked. And it was just them in their kitchen. Just totally in the buff. For some reason, Silas was in the bath as well. He did the whole thing, just sat in the bath in front of the kitchen counters, just pretending to chop things. I just woke up just like, why? Why was that my dream? I don't even know how to begin to get to the bottom of that. But there you go. It's just, do you know, I have a suspicion that it's because I was talking recently about going to the Netherlands, and people were like, oh, just don't do the tourist stuff, because a lot of people, they just go to Amsterdam and they're just trying to go to like the red light district to like gawp at the nudies. And it's probably that those two things just combined in my head. I was like, I want to go to the Netherlands to visit those two and also do other stuff. But also someone's just said the word nudies and that's in my head now. So I think the tourist stuff, like touching lemons in the nude, you know, the sort of things they do in the Netherlands. So, oh my gosh. And also I've been thinking a lot about capybara and how they sit in hot tubs with lemons. So I bet that's why Xylus is a capybara. Xylus is like the human representation of a capybara in my head, and he sits in the bath with lemons. That must be it. I think we've cracked it. Who are you recording Comfort Zone with today? It's just me and Kirsty. We don't have any guests. Unless you want to come on. I thought it was oranges, not lemons. Do you know, I have a feeling it's actually Uzu, which is like a combination of lemons and oranges together. Deal I join. Woohoo! So yeah, I don't know why the camera person was also naked. I guess it was just a thing, just like to make it not weird, maybe. I don't know. Remy wasn't even there. I didn't even get to see Dream Remy. Just solidarity, yeah. So there you go. That was my weird dream I had last night. The camera person wasn't me. I was just like a floating, what do you call it? Like a fly on the wall in this dream. I have dreams from years ago. I wrote in a dream journal. Perfect. Oh, he face. I was just a viewer. Yeah, it was my favourite stream. I was Remy. But on the plus side, the last time I had a dream about Xylus was that one that he died. So I think naked in the bath is like, it's a step up. I think he'd be pretty pleased. I just got recommended this channel by Twitch, Rabbit's best streamer. Welcome, Rich. There is, hang on, this is my boy. This is Gerry. And there is another Banui somewhere. She's down there. She is called Ffion. She is chaotic. What's funny is the dream of my journal was about Mousy and Xylus too. Oh my gosh. Are they cooking? Are they... You should message Xylus out of the blue. Say, would you rather be naked in the bath? Oh no. Poor Xylus. One day I'll have a nice normal dream about Xylus, maybe. Fingers crossed. I'll have a dream that I'll be proud to tell him. Oh my gosh, yeah, there was the other Xylus dream where he said hello to me and I literally woke myself up screaming because it made me jump so much. What is wrong with Dream Xylus? Why is he always such a weird figure in my dreams? Xylus really comes in for it in the comfort zone. He's colluding over faking dreams to get on the show, and he dreams he dies, touches lemons, and scares me. Yeah, precisely. I'm fine, Boba. Thank you. You can invite Xylus to the podcast to discuss That's true, because he doesn't really dream. So maybe if he just tried to determine my dreams of him, that could be a way to get him on. Mana, thank you very much for the sub. Live, laugh, love. Capybara. Xylus seems like such a lovely, chill person. Honestly, I would never actually jump at Xylus saying hello to me in real life. I don't know why. Can you hear my tummy rumbling? I'm so hungry ever since I thought about lemons. Bloody love lemons. It's just got into like real... And is this Xylus in the room right now? Do you know what? I said to Rithian the other day, I said to him, would you be offended if I went to the Netherlands before I went to Sweden? And we had this whole conversation about why I wanted to go to the Netherlands. And I suddenly realised he never answered the question. He never actually said whether he would be offended or not. So now I need to bring it up with him again. And see if he will be. Because I'll happily go to Sweden. It's just a bit further. Just a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. I think that is answering the question. Oh no. I just really like the idea of having like a long weekend in the Netherlands. And getting to see the model village. And some flat things. Oh, have you found yourself a little hole? You have. Well done, Gerry. Good burrowing. Good morning, cow. Um, yeah, long weekend. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Anywhere that I could get to by train immediately feels better than something I could get to only by flight. Although I guess I could eventually get there to Sweden on a boat, but it would take a wee while. Netherlands is like a zombie invasion movie, but the zombies are bikes. It's actually insane, oh jeez. But I guess, did you go over when it would have been quite busy, what with TwitchCon and stuff? But I don't know if I'd want to, like, I would like to see Amsterdam, just so I could say I could. But I probably wouldn't stay there. Or stay there for a couple of nights and then stay somewhere else for a couple of nights. You could take the train to France and then the train from France to Sweden. Quite a longer way than by plane, though. Yeah. But Simon Clark would approve. Simon Clark would, he did, where was it he went? And he went there all by train. Because I guess the carbon footprint is a lot better. And to be honest, it's quite nice. It's quite nice travelling by train. I like it. I like a long train journey. Because you actually get to see more of where you're going. Though it can take ages. Oh, did you go to Norway? Hello, Arnhole. How you doing? How's it going? I was thinking yesterday, which is always dangerous. I was thinking I don't actually know when I'm going to get to play Forgotten City again. And I'm worried that I'm going to have forgotten it. I'm going to have forgotten Forgotten City by the time I get to play it again. Also, I kept wanting to say that it really reminded me of East thingy. What's the... Oh, I hope you're okay, Anhu. You get a recap when you load it up. Oh, that's good. That is smart. What is that game called? East? You know the one that's like that you're with the animal people and you can like cycle around and you're an artist? Eastshade. Yeah, it reminds me of Eastshade a bit. I don't know, there's something about like the conversations or the style of it just reminds me of that. Are any of you thinking of going to the TwitchCon in Paris? On Miss Treats, we need to do it again. Oh my gosh. These buddies are going to be so full of treats. You know what? I've not got their cake unpacked. And they probably need a day off of it. You're considering it? But buddies, yeah. You have 6 bikes between you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Has there ever been a TwitchCon in the UK? I've never really paid attention to TwitchCon, truth be told, until everyone went last year. Cake. They can have more. Oh, actually, no, because they got their banana tomorrow, haven't they? A poopa. Oh, actually, I might be able to do Forgotten City on Thursday. I've got to do something in the morning, so there won't be any bun stream. But I might be able to, if that finishes early enough, I might be able to do some Forgotten City there. But if it goes on longer than 2 o'clock, I might not be able to. I might just do, next Thursday, the 23rd. 23rd day. I might be able to do it then. But next week, I'm going to be playing 3 new games. And then I might you might get twice as much of me on Friday as well, if you're able to handle that. But yeah. This is why, because I am really bad at keeping dates in my mind, I have had to start writing my schedule and putting it in the mod room writing it early and putting it in the mod room in the hope that when I then put it in the schedule channel, they could be like, hang on, weren't you meant to be doing this on this day? I thought today was Friday. I was all ready to like travel into the office after this stream. I was thinking like gonna go and do Minecraft. But no, it is not. I've got a little bit of played up to do. I did mention in one of the Yogs Discords, actually, I mentioned about maybe we could do a speed run played up thing now that that's in the game. But I don't really know whether to try and make it into like a thing or whether to just have it be like, you know, people can do it as and when, a bit like the Mario Kart doodads. They did add speedruns. So there's like, when you load up Played Up Now, there's like a whole little section in your kitchen. It has to be, oh my gosh, I can't believe Alistair did this, but it has to be stir fry that you do it with, which is horrible. But it does scale for if you do it alone or if you do it with two people, etc., etc. So, Alistair! So, you don't have to go it alone or anything. I did my first one just out of interest on my own yesterday. And it took me 45 minutes, which apparently is the top 20%. I think I'm 128th of everyone who's done it so far. So I feel like I can do better than that. I used to be a world record holder. How I have slipped now. But annoyingly, where did Peg get? I think he did it yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know. I wonder if he tweeted it. But to be fair, I was doing it very casually and I was not paying much attention and I made some boo-boos. And I was still doing things like doing research and stuff. Whereas I feel like if you're doing it with someone else, I feel like even if like the customers and stuff scale, I feel like just the fact that you can have someone else who's washing up and stuff must be helpful. But yeah, it's on a tiny map and it's stir fry, so the odds are against you. But I guess that's how they keep it fair. Is everyone same cards, same depends if it's Arnold. True. I still need to play enough. I feel I have an advantage because it's basically my IRL job. But yeah, I would like to. So it's the time that you set to get to day 15. Well, to complete day 15, to get to overtime sort of thing is how it's measured. And I was somehow like 45 minutes on the dot. But like I said, I feel like I can do better. In the end, I had like 3 different Shepherd, thank you very much for the follow. I had the standard stir fry, like the carrot and broccoli, but I also had mushroom and meat. But it's like, there's not really enough space in the tiny kitchen that you get for the speedrun to do much automation. So I'm curious to see how that's going to affect people doing it. But yeah, I'd like to give it another go. Well, I guess it is time for me to send you... What is that noise? For me to send you lovely people away. Oh, it's Fifi on the sofa. Fifi! Are you being a monster? Look, this is literally you on this cushion here causing chaos. And this is you in real life causing chaos. Fifi, you pickle. Should we go to Cat? Go to Cat, and then Cat can bring you all back later. Because at 2 p.m. I will be doing Plate Up with Cat for the first time. So, oh yeah, look, there's me doing my to-do list. Continues to crime. But yeah, I guess I will get breakfast. And I will do a comfort zone. And then hopefully I'll get some time to do some editing. To-do list, right to-do list. Yeah, because then you get to tick off the first one once you've done your to-do list and it feels like you've done something. um, but Fifi, no, you're a monster. You're a monster. Everyone, thank you so much for putting up with my snuffly sounding voice again today. I'm sorry for all my sniffle snaffles and my croaky voice. But it's been lovely chilling and chatting, and I will see some of you later. The rest of you have very lovely days, and take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Crime. You could just watch Fifi and see if she does another crime by the end of the stream. Fifi? Fifi? Thank you for the follow. There's 30 seconds left. Oh my gosh. Fifi, is there anything you'd like to say for the rest of the stream? Don't get banned on Maple Story. Don't leave spawn bags in the AFK zone. Don't do it, kids. Bye-bye, everyone. Drink water. Everyone go drink water. We gone? Woohoo! Thank you. Bye-bye. Should I see if I can get a nice shot of Fifi from underneath? Because sometimes I can. It's really funny. There she is. Fifi. Fifi. I love her face from underneath. It's so cute. Right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Boop. Boop.